Okay, then you're a Japanese girl. I love the cuteness.
We're in Japan to explore its colourful and intriguing past.
What are some of the things that you do as a geiko?
And to understand some of the seismic moments from its present.
ここからが原発被災地。
Is this an area that may have particularly high radiation and possibly more dangerous?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're looking for an authentic Japanese experience.
I feel like I look like 10 times more beautiful.
That might explain what the future holds for this once booming and prosperous land.
Japan has the most rapidly aging population in the world, and it's mostly elderly poverty.
Standing at the exact place where it happened and imagining this enormous wave coming here.
Welcome to Hidden Japan.
No. Oh my God, that's the second time it's happened. And last time I got shouted at.
First stop on our Japan hit list is Fukushima, a name that's become synonymous with tragedy and loss ever since the 3rd of March 2011. It was then that the Great East Japan earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster devastated huge parts of the country.
I think this might be our guy, Em.
Oh yeah, I'm massively
Konnichiwa. Steve. Nice to meet you. Emily.
Emily.
We've arranged for Sho Takahashi, a local entrepreneur and self-titled visionary strategist, to take us to the areas affected by the tsunami and nuclear radiation. Oh, but he doesn't speak English.
I'm going to speak into the phone and hope that it understands what I'm saying and that it translates so you can understand. Okay.
私は電話に向かって話します。そして
Arigato.
Hi. Okay. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Yes.
Where are we now and where are we going? Where are you going to take us?
今ここは郡山市。ここから東に向かって浪江町に行きます。浪江町。
This is working.
Yes. Good,
Okay.
Good.
Do you remember the earthquake and tsunami happening on March 11th, 2011?
覚えてる覚えてる。
What was it like?
いやーもう映画の世界のような現実じゃないようなっていうイメージでした。日本の歴史で言えば岩手、宮城県、福島県はもう100年に一度ぐらいは大きな地震が来てたっていう歴史がある。だからやっぱりその大きな地震が元来るエリアだから今回も来たと。
The Great East Japan earthquake was the largest magnitude ever recorded in Japan and the third largest in the world since 1900. It occurred 45 miles off the coast. But the 15-meter high tsunami that followed was more destructive than the earthquake itself, destroying many Japanese cities and ultimately causing the deaths of over 19,000 people.
津波被害がひどかったから地震だけだったらいいけども津波がひどかった。津波さえなければ原発事故もなかった。
Gosh, it's my worst nightmare. I used to have nightmares about it when I was little. Why did I know the word tsunami when I was 5?
At the same time that the tsunami swept away towns and cities, it also had a devastating impact on the Daiichi nuclear power plant located on Japan's eastern seaboard. The tsunami destroyed the plant's power supply and cooling systems, causing the reactor's cores to overheat and partially melt down. Explosions damaged the reactor buildings and released radiation into the air and ocean. 150,000 people were forced to evacuate the area, and a 20-kilometer exclusion zone was established around the site.
ここからが原発被災地。ここがもうみんな、人間がゼロになった。みんな避難してゼロになった放射能エリア。
So all these houses are empty.
We've brought a Geiger counter with us to see the radiation levels for ourselves.
58,
58, is that the record for today?
0.58 microsieverts per hour. Background radiation for the rest of Japan is between 0.17 and 0.39 per hour, so it's slightly raised here.
Oh!
Welcome back.
What were those bags that we just passed?
あれが除染した土を集めた放射線廃棄物のゴミバッグ。
Oh my gosh, it's just left there.
left on the side of the road.
Oh, there's some
Right.
more. Whoa.
あれ、
Yeah.
プレコンバッグ。放射能。
Is this an area that may have particularly high radiation and possibly
Okay.
more dangerous?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
ここから先、帰還困難区域につき、立ち入り禁止。あれも同じね。はい。だ、これから入っちゃダメよと。
Oh my gosh.
うん。
Oh.
結
What is it?
構、だから、やばい。
What is it?
92.
I mean, it is 0.92, so just
No, it's 92.
190 would definitely be something to worry
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
I think 0.92
It's point.
is
It's
still.
point. It's 0.92. That's the max. 0.92.
But
Just
that
hit
is,
there.
that is a lot higher than anywhere else. That's maybe like 3 times as high as normal average background radiation in the rest of the country.
No.
Oh my gosh. We're not able to go inside, are we?
Yes, stop. Yes, okay.
Okay. Okay, 131. Not too
Yes.
bad.
Yeah. Come back.
Come and hold it near these bags. They've got the bag down.
Yeah.
It's gone over 1.04.
That's the highest level so far, 1.04. Any higher, and we'll have to move away from this area.
ここは福島県浪江町。浪江町。ね。ここは放射能が全部飛んできたんで、福島原発がある隣の町が、ここが福島県の浪江町。で、ここには原発はないんだけども、爆発した時の放射能が全部こっちに来ちゃって、人が住めなくなって、全員が避難。人口はゼロ。なんでみんな家をそのまま置き去りにして避難したから、13年前のままなんです、ここは。で、少しここ道路とかは一応除染して、まあ今一応人が戻れるようになってるんだけど、
It's a shop.
ショップ。
Kiln mouth. Is this pottery? Yeah, there's a kiln in here. This is like a ceramics shop.
Be the worst sort of shop you could have in the middle of an earthquake, isn't it? So, you can go in.
Oh, okay.
Careful.
Dangerous.
3.5 at the moment.
Yeah.
Like the rest of the area, the shop is totally untouched from 13 years ago when the earthquake struck.
At 2:46, the earthquake happened. This clock says 2:47.
Does it? Shut up.
No, it does.
No, that's so eerie. The earthquake hit in the afternoon at 2:46 p.m. And that clock, this clock here in this abandoned shop, it says 2:47. Why has that sent a chill up my spine? I mean, it's obvious as to why, but that's crazy. There's something so profoundly frightening about that.
Is it a gun?
Is there a gun? Don't play with guns, Steve.
Whoa.
Fire.
Great. Nice little souvenir. Wow. There's a diary just on the ground. Can you see? Right there. Look what looks like it. That is a diary, yeah.
It's on here, look, as well.
There's someone's whole life.
I have to say, I'm surprised that they haven't come back to sort of retrieve
Yeah.
anything valuable. There's a fax machine or an old phone, just business cards.
Yeah.
Or...
It's just like everything's littered. Photographs.
a printer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Wouldn't you come back and grab?
I honestly, if considering what happened, the amount of radiation, I'd be like, I'm not going to chance that. But you take your shoes off before going inside the house. And so there's just lots of shoes. Oh, I started bleeping.
Ooh.
Just have a look and see what number it is.
It's 98, 92, but I think it just went to 1 because it was bleeping.
Okay, step forward again then.
.10.
Oof, that must have been that last one then.
Okay, that is too high for us to remain. Time to leave. Later, Sho takes us to the exact spot on the coast where the 15-meter tsunami wave first made land.
It's so difficult to properly imagine what it being like just this wave, and it's exactly here. It's not that I stood on a random sea edge and thinking about it. Standing at the exact place where it happened and imagining this enormous wave coming here. It makes you feel so small. There's something being stood in a place where there must be the terror that must have existed, and then also the subsequent death. There's something so visceral, but this was somewhere where a lot of people lived. Now it does feel very sparse. Not a lot of human life existing. Oh, careful, there's a big truck coming.
Big truck.
Our travels around Japan continue with a stopover in Tokyo, which means trying out a truly unique Japanese hotel experience.
Guys, Staying in a capsule hotel, the amount of anxiety that's peaked in me from the idea of staying in a dormitory because I grew up in a boarding school. And so I feel very triggered.
Capsule hotels are quite specific to Japan. It's a way of being very economic with space by creating tiny beds in dorm rooms, and everything about it is making me quite anxious.
Yeah. There we go.
As is common in all capsule hotels, dorms are separated by gender. So we're staying on different floors.
I will check in with you in a bit and see how you get on.
Oh, hopefully there'll be nice people there.
Good luck.
Hey. Oh God, the flashbacks I'm having right now.
Okay. Shower. Strange. Absolutely no idea where I'm going. Nope. That's the balcony.
Okay, so it says women's floor here.
Excuse me, do we take shoes off like here?
I think you can walk with them.
Can we? Okay, good.
Can I bring my suitcase in here? I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Yeah.
So you bring it here and wherever your number is, you put it under. There's a cubby.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, it's this one.
Nothing at all. So I'm looking for 5'11". That's 5'10". It's 5'09". 5'11". That's me. And this is me. This is my little bed. Oh my God. Am I gonna fit in there? Shoes coming off. I mean, it's basic. That's the wardrobe area up there. I mean, it's kind of like a coffin.
So, it's this one? 401?
It says it's 401.
I think someone's there.
But there's.
It says 401 too.
Oh my God. Don't worry.
Is there somewhere this is like top or bottom or something? Oh yeah, there's also, did you book the top floor or the bottom?
Oh my God, I don't know. My boss did it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I mean, these all look empty.
And it's now that the anxiety fully takes over.
Okay, so we're actually gonna be over here. And I've got my little cubby storage space. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's do a tiny little tour of my capsule bedroom, which is this little teeny bed here. There's a curtain that you can pull across there. There's some pillows. And that's about it. This is not for me. I'm suggesting anybody who comes to Tokyo, I wouldn't stay in one of these.
So what happened with the room?
Oh, so basically, yeah. It's supposed to be in 401.
Right.
And there was someone in there. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm dyslexic. I got the numbers mixed." And I was like, "Oh well." And she'd already moved her stuff into wherever it was and like gotten cozy. So I was like, "Well, I'll just take where you were supposed to be." That's fine. And then I was
So
like,
that one's a clean one though.
yeah,
right?
the new ones.
4:10.
It's not got hair all over it.
It has got hair all over it. God. Well, that's fine. We'll look to find you somewhere else nearby.
Guys, this is showing how much of a person I am. I, for some reason, get really anxious about being in a room with other people, and then also I get really. It's sort of like if you ever had an MRI.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like.
Putting yourself into one of those and then being like. But yeah, we'll work it out. But I literally went up and I was like, "Say hi, everybody."
Oh my God, did you really? Yeah. What a little performer.
Somebody went to drama school.
Are you going to go and tell the guy or your new mates that you're leaving?
Or my new friend. And I'd be like, okay, bye.
Yeah. I can't handle this, so I'm going to leave. Yeah. Sorry, mate.
It's alright.
Sorry about that.
It's an experience.
Of course it is, but it didn't last very long. Not a very long experience. See you in a bit.
See ya. So after my very brief stint in the Capsule Hotel, I chickened out because I couldn't face sleeping in something that small. So I have chosen to sleep elsewhere tonight. It's not all that far away, which is useful. But hopefully it just means I'll get some better sleep and be able to actually do my job properly.
Woken up, and I have to say I had a pretty good night's sleep. I slept pretty well. It's pretty comfy. It wasn't too loud. It was quiet in the dorm. What I would say is I don't want to be doing this more than once on our trip. So I'm glad we've ticked it off. I've ticked it off. Emily didn't tick it off, and we can get back to hotels for the rest of the trip. I'm going to catch up with him now. Hopefully she's not too scarred by the experience of coming here. I'm going to get on with the rest of the trip.
Let's get on a train. A really fast one.
What noise the trains make?
Vroom, what? Choo choo!
We are heading to the city of Kyoto, specifically a district called Gion, but it's 300 miles away southwest of Tokyo, which means catching a high-speed Japanese bullet train.
Do you want to see if you can do it in Japanese? Have you not?
Imagine. Okay.
Watch of tickets.
Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, cool.
Moment of truth.
No. Oh my god, that's the second time it's happened. And last time I got shouted at. Okay. Alright, let's work this out. Tokyo Ward area. Let's try this again. No, wrong. Do it again. Take it.
You know when you go on the tube, or you get to King's Cross and people are just standing there in your way.
Oh God, I know,
like,
and I hate it.
I know exactly where I'm going.
I've got so little patience for it, and now I'm here being
That's
like...
us. That is us.
Oh, it is!
Huzzah!
Look at all the charging places for you to charge things. Fantastic.
Have you got anything to charge?
Yes, always. My brain. My enthusiasm.
This is where we find out it's going somewhere completely different. You feel really upright.
Yeah, but that you can go, you can put it back. You don't see that in your everyday train, do you?
Japanese bullet trains travel up to 200 miles per hour, so our journey from Tokyo takes a little under 3 hours. And they have a flawless safety record. Since the bullet train was introduced in 1964, there have been 0 accidents and 0 passenger fatalities. Can't say that about the good old British Rail.
Welcome to Kyoto. Very, very different to Tokyo. That is the grand observation I made today. Kyoto is an anagram of Tokyo. Sure, I'm not the first person to say that, but I felt very proud when I did.
I didn't clock that.
Kyoto was Japan's capital until 1968, when the country underwent a period of modernization. Where Tokyo signifies the new, Kyoto represents the old Japan, with a greater focus on culture and customs.
Touch. Oh, yeah.
We're staying in a ryokan, a style of hotel that promises a glimpse of traditional Japan from the past.
So I'll just
there's mine.
filming your one then.
All right. Ooh, shoes off.
Good, is it?
Look at it!
It's cool. What's it called? Any idea? I have no idea.
It's called a little table. But this is so good because all I ever do is sit on the floor.
Happy day.
Should we see if there's a Japanese soaking tub?
Door number 1.
Yes! Which comes in. This one's actually bigger. This isn't, most of the tubs that we've had so far have been up there.
Mini ones, yeah.
Like mini, and they're good for me. Steve, me at 5'3", fabulous. Steve at 6'500" is struggling. But okay. Oh, and is that a little? Oh, okay. So my mum was in Japan for a while when she was in her 20s, and she said there was a thing in Kyoto where you had the bathtub, it was full of water, but you soaped yourself outside of the bathtub, you cleaned yourself outside.
So you don't get in?
You didn't get into the bathtub was full of water, but you showered yourself off, made sure you were clean on the outside, because there's this little outside thing here. Joined the water, made sure you were clean before you got into the water.
So a little pre-bath wash.
Yeah, so the bath was actually just like for hanging out rather than actually cleaning.
Okay. And that's specific to Kyoto?
That's, as far as I know, that's quite specific to Kyoto.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little quirk. Do you think you'll spend much time on the mat?
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I'll sleep down there if we have to, just to make good use out of it.
Feels like a sort of performance area.
Yeah. I'm home. Thank God. That,
perfect for you.
the choreography that I prepared before I got here.
The district of Gion is considered to be the place where the treasured spirit of Japan lives on.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
All right, I'm doing good.
Yeah?
And we're here to meet Kent. He's well connected in Gion and has offered to show us around.
What advice would you give to a tourist coming into Kyoto of things not to do?
Always obey traffic rules.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
At a train station, get in line.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we've learned this, haven't we, Steve?
Yeah.
We actually overcompensated once.
It's really funny. Sometimes I see a platform, Japanese are all lined up, right? Then as soon as train arrives, all the foreigners, they just cut in.
Gion is home to many okiya, elite tea houses where high-paying guests are entertained by geiko, a regional variation of the famous Japanese geisha. Geiko are highly skilled performers who spend years formally perfecting the art of singing and dancing, and can command huge sums of money for a single night's work. At the exclusive Gion tea houses, a night of entertainment with a top geiko will cost as much as $10,000 US.
I've never met geisha actually in my
Okay.
life. I've met Maiko and Geiko, and I really don't know the true definitions of Geiko and Maiko.
Okay.
But I just know Maikos are apprentice.
Maiko's apprentice.
Right.
Okay.
And my understanding is that eventually they become Geiko.
Most visitors to Gion are here to see a prestigious geiko in the flesh, and we're no different. But spotting them is one thing. Getting them to agree to an interview is another.
Ken, why are you saying that Emily should make this approach as opposed to you? Why?
Yeah, because Japanese normally don't talk to each other or don't talk to strangers. So I wouldn't just approach anybody and start talking to them, but they would think I'm weird. I have some mental problem.
But if a tourist comes up and it's like, hello,
Yeah.
it's people are more willing to talk. And you said that there was a phrase that you were gonna teach us, so
Right.
okay. And I'm gonna try not to butcher this language.
Okay, all right. Well, I think it'll be probably safe to learn the phrase, may I interview you?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great. I should have learned that 2 weeks ago.
So first of all, you should say sumimasen.
Say that one more time.
Sumimasen.
Sunimasen.
インタビューしてもいいですか? Interview. Interview
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Okay, I've already forgotten the first bit.
sumimasen.
Sunimasen. Okay, sunimasen.
Interview.
Interview.
Yeah, that's Japanese version of interview. It's
Sunimasen.
interview
Interview.
しても
Stemo.
いいですか?
I desu ka?
Yeah. That means may I interview you?
Sunimasen. Interview.
しても
Stemo.
いいですか?
I desu ka? Why am I not getting this? Also, I'm not going to be saying it with a totally wrong intonation, so I'm going to be like, can I interview you?
Let's make it even more simpler.
Yeah.
すみません。
Sunimasen.
インタビュー
Interview.
いいですか?
I desu ka?
Yeah.
Sunimasen. Interview. I desu ka?
Yeah.
Sunimasen. Interview. I desu ka?
いいですか? You gotta say いいですか?
I desu ka?
Yeah,
So the emphasis
sunimasen.
goes on the I.
Yeah.
Sunimasen. Interview. I desu ka?
Yeah. Because E means good. It's like, is it okay?
Oh,
to
really?
interview you?
Okay.
So you gotta say E part clearly because that means okay.
Sunimasen. Interview. I desu ka?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's do it one more time. Let's do it one more time.
Sunimasen. Interview. I desu ka?
Yeah, that's perfect. We're going to the area. It's called Hanami Koji. And hopefully we can spot Maiko ladies.
I've already forgotten. Samosino.
Sumimasen. Sumimasen.
Sumina-san. Interview.
いいですか?
I desu ka?
I don't know. I don't see any Maiko.
Having a day off.
Maybe timing is bad.
That's okay.
Because we have to catch them on their way to walk or work.
Having so far failed in his mission to find us a Maiko, Kent takes us for a spiritual helping hand.
Traditionally, Guillaume, Geiko, and Michael would come here and they would pray here so they can become beautiful.
How fortunate we stumbled across that one.
Out of all of them.
And a lot of beauty products, cosmetic product vendors will come here and pray too.
You should say for us to sort of in the hope of seeing Mako. Is that would that be?
You want to try it? I think you gotta give money too.
Oh gosh, I've got money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 100 yen.
Fine.
That is probably.
Okay, if we're gonna do it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Make you feel uncomfortable?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as I'm not doing it.
There you go. It's going to be guaranteed now then.
How do I look? I feel like I look like 10 times more beautiful. Yes. What's the significance of the water?
You're not supposed to drink it, but you just rub it on your skin and you'll have a prettier skin, supposedly.
Am I allowed to do that? I paid money. Arigato.
Yeah, just wash your hands.
Someone wants to be beautiful.
Somebody was trying to be on the cover of Vogue.
Okay, one more time.
すみません、インタビューいいですか?
Interview.
Interview.
Oh, you can say with the B. Interview.
Interview.
すみません、インタビューいいですか?
すみません、インタビューいいですか?
Yeah, you gotta say interview clearly though. Interview.
すみません、インタビューいいですか?
Yeah.
Ken, how do you rate our chances of A, finding one, and then B, them saying yes due to Emily's Japanese?
That's only going to make a hindrance, isn't it?
I don't know. Emily, when she does really well, she does well. But
Thank you. すみません、インタビューいいですか?
Okay.
I know.
Pretend you're a Japanese girl. You know how Japanese girls go, すみません.
すみません。
Yeah, like that.
すみません。
Okay.
インタビューいいですか?
Yeah, that's good.
Pretend you're Let's go. Cultural appropriation. すみません.
I love the cuteness.
It can't go any higher. What you talking about? It's already on max. Oh, is that someone?
Huh? Which one?
No, I didn't.
No, that's
No, she's just wearing a kimono.
She's just a lady.
She's just a lady.
It's not going well.
すみません、インタビューいいですか? Back of the car.
Ken thinks he's seen one.
Yeah, I thought I saw one, but no.
But just as we're about to call it a night,
こんにちは。すみません、インタビューいいですか?
She has no time.
ありがとう。
Good try though, mate. Well done. Ken, your face was so excited when you saw her. That's great.
Also, she was so I was like, she went, like, it's so graceful, so poised, very demure, very graceful.
Okay.
こんにちは。すみません、インタビューいいですか?
ちょっとインタビューいいですか? イギリスの YouTube の方なんですけど、ちょっとだけ質問とかいいですか? 日本の文化を紹介してるんですけれども。Okay.
ありがとう。
without really being aware of it, I slip into a character of being a cute teenager.
Hi, how are you?
And strangely, so does Kent.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
インタビュー快く引き入ってくださってありがとうございます。
短い時間になってしまいま
It's okay. I would like to know about your job. How long have you been doing this work?
うちはまだ芸妓になって3年ぐらいです。
How long did it take for you to become a geiko from a maiko?
うちは舞妓さんを4年させてもらって芸妓にならせてもらいました。
And what are some of the things that you do as a geiko? What are some parts of the job?
具体的に宴会でお酌とかお食事とかの補助させてもらったり、あとは舞を回せてもらったり。
Do you enjoy it as a job?
それすごく楽しいですか、お仕事。Yes.
What's the best thing about the job?
いろんな方とお会いさせてもらえるんですけど、たまにテレビに出てる方とかお会いさせてもらえるときは嬉しいです。
Oh, very cool. Are there some bad things about the job that you don't like?
辛いことっていうか。
最初舞妓さんになった時にちょっとホームシックになったりして寂しかったんで。
Do your family live far away?
うちは九州です。
九州アイランド。Yeah, southern.
And how did you become a maiko?
もともと着物が好きで着物を着れるお仕事つきたいなって思ってたんですけど、たまたま舞妓さんのドキュメンタリー番組を見て憧れて京都に来ました。
Going away.
Yeah.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。Thank you. さよなら。
あれ YouTube で見れるようになるんですけれども、なんかそういうの。
すいません、やってないんです。
じゃあ別にいいですか。はい、わかりました。ありがとうございます。
ありがとう。ありがとう。
I was talking like this. I was trying not to intimidate her.
You just being like, I'm not scary.
I'm not I'm the same size as you.
Yeah, why am I talking like this?
That's so funny.
For a country with such reverie for its aged culture, Japan falls short when it comes to present-day provision for its aging citizens. With 10% of the population now 80 years or over, cultural attitudes towards the elderly mean there's a strong link between growing old and poverty. US expat Alyssa has spent a lot of time filming Japan's elderly slums for her YouTube channel.
This is an interesting place because it's kind of showing a glimpse of the future of Japan. Japan has the most rapidly aging population in the world, and it's mostly elderly poverty. So in this area, almost 90% of people are on what's called seikatsu hogo, which is life protection, aka welfare.
Okay.
So they get welfare checks to live. But just look at the people getting off this bus. Do you see something?
Yeah.
Do you see something that is a pattern here?
Yeah, it's a general correlation.
Everybody's over 60.
Yeah. Does it take a lot for a person to admit they need help, and is that going to take a lot away from a human?
That's a huge issue in Japan.
Yeah.
They have this concept, tani ni meiwaku kakanai. So I don't bother other people. Don't give other people troubles. Asking for money or asking for help is very taboo in Japan, and they're taught that from a young age. So admitting that you're impoverished and you need handouts is extremely hard for Japanese people to do.
Yeah.
I kid you not, a lot of people would rather die than do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not an understatement. Now, women get away with it a lot more, and you'll notice one of the biggest differences between the homeless in Japan and the homeless in America or the West is that the male-female ratio is off. In America, it's about 70% men and 30% women that are homeless. In Japan, it's like 99% men. Almost no women are homeless. And why? Well, Japan gets a reputation, maybe fairly so, for being a bit unequal with the gender gap.
Yeah.
Well, that works out for females in this case because it's a given that you should be taken care of. If you fall into hard situations as a female, it's perhaps not your fault. Somebody needs to help you. But as a man, you're on your own, and that's why most of these guys are homeless men.
What's the sort of homeless rate in Japan?
Well,
Something, isn't it?
by the official government statistics, it's less than 1%. But that's kind of ridiculous, though, because they're not counting people that don't have a home. They're just counting the few guys, maybe 3,000 they've officially reported.
Sure.
They're not actually counting young people that are living that nomadic lifestyle as day laborers and then going back to manga cafes, of which there are some 15,000 plus.
Net cafe refugees are homeless people in Japan who don't own or rent a residence and so sleep in 24-hour internet cafes. This growing trend is indicative of an ever-stalling Japanese economy that has only got worse since the 90s.
Oh, look at this is an abandoned house, if you didn't notice.
There's a house under it.
There are a ton of abandoned houses in Japan, as you know. They're called akiya. There's 9 million across the country. Some people think they're only in the countryside, but actually you can find them all over Tokyo. There's a couple in my neighborhood as well. Go on in.
People living in there. Yeah, there's someone down there.
Are there people living in there? This could be the future of Japan. I'm serious. There's 9 million abandoned houses across the city or across the country. This,
I mean, I don't know how
it's gonna
appropriate to say,
happen.
but it is like weirdly beautiful. In
A
this
little
like
bit.
greenery, it is. Yeah, it's something really not like beam pattern. Like there's something quite, I don't know.
On our way out of the slum, we get a chance to speak to one of the residents.
but we're...
He
said you're really handsome. He said you could be in movies. You got that kind of face. You're even taller than the baseball player Ohtani. He's saying good things about you. He thinks you're really. He likes your nose. He likes your face. You could be in movies, man. How old are you? 30s or 40s?
39, yeah.
39歳です。You shouldn't do this as a hobby, man. You gotta become a movie star. はい、どうもどうもどうも。I was surprised people are very friendly here and very open to talking.
Very
You don't feel unsafe.
No, you really don't.
Anyone's kind of...
You'd think you come in here with a camera like that in an area that's known to be a slum and people would be like, "Were you filming?"
Yeah.
But it's the exact opposite.
All in all, I've loved Japan. I've had moments of felt very small and alone in a place that is so vastly different and far from my home. But experiencing a country that holds both tradition and innovation so firmly in its hands has been fascinating and beautiful. I feel like I've learnt a lot and grown and been pushed out of my comfort zone. And I am dying to go back and see more. Despite barely stopping for a second, we've hardly brushed the edges of this place.